So yeah, like I said, I wanted to play this game. PS3 Twisted Metal, but it's too powerful for my PS3. And I don't feel like opening that hole up to see if it's dusty or not. Whoa. Extreme. Yeah. Crazy Taxi. You can beat on motorcycle too. So yeah, like I said, car combat felt like a very PS1 genre, so I never really could get into it before. Man, Sweet Tooth looks crazy. Is this guy a yellow jacket? Hey, crazy taxi. Dark side. Damn, Kevin Nash. Wah. Diesel. Oh, there's a Thomas Hayden Church, right? Kind of looks like. There's no music in the menu. Oh shit. That must be a PS1 limitation. Oh, Pinky. Oh shit. That's tight. One more word and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, Ninja. Almost made me spill my yak. Oh shit. Fucking Kevin Spacey in a Lambo. Huh. Kevin Spacey's Lamborghini. Do they have to pay for that shit? Or they can just use the shape? Well, Pit Viper. Warthog, damn. What's your name, fat buddy? Mr. Grimm. Oh, that's the motorcycle guy. None of these dudes were in the show. Spectre. Hammerhead. Are these like the pictures of the devs or something? one looks like it's in the show, kind of, at the end. The one they use at the end. Alright, we got Big Sweet Tooth. Oh wait, it said car info. Oh, they have bios and shit? Oh, it drives like a bathtub on wheels. This baby is powerful. Needless Kane, an escaped mental patient. Sweet Tooth is a man on a mission. He has entered Twisted Metal in hopes of gaining the one prize. His best friend. What? Weird. Maybe that's why he wants a friend in the show. Special weapons. Special weapon power. What the fuck is that? That's not D-pad like a special move, is it? Napalm cone. A very powerful flaming projectile. Comes in vanilla and chocolate. Well, I guess that's the level of their power, how good it is or something. So he has no speed and no handling. But armor. Mean streets of New York. He's entered Calypso's contest to learn what happened to his son. Charlie Kane, is that his dad or some shit? Oh, Needles Kane, I thought it was Needless. Ravenous creature who wants to get back what his rightfully is. So Calypso's like Shang Tsung, but he's not in the show either. Vin Diesel. Sergeant Carl Roberts. That's not even the name they use in the show, right? Roberts, that doesn't sound familiar. The outlaw, sturdy, dependable car, close range weapon. Stabbing weapon. So he wants to stop Twisted Metal. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in the show, I like how Nev Campbell says Twisted Metal in a line towards the end of the show. Passionate kid from the streets of LA. Oh, it's a low rider, that's tight. Agent Stone. That's the name of the dude in the show. Stone. Agent Stoner. Liberate the world. Angela Fortin. She Fortin. A woman leading a double life. Whack. Warthog. Commander Mason. Working for the government. Damn, he wants to destroy the world. Mr. Grimm, it's fucking, what's that chick's name from Rival Schools? Asuka or Akira or whatever the fuck her name is. Mr. Grimm, collector of sorts, tonight will claim one item that has eluded him for years. The jumper. Where did you get this motorcycle? It's not a motorcycle, babe, it's a chopper. Where did you get the chopper? It's a chopper. It's from Zed. Who is Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. J. Scott Campbell, creator of Danger Room. That was one of my favorite comics as a kid. But they would always be late, like the issues would never come out every month. Scott Campbell is a restless spirit. that the name of the two guys in the show? I know one of them. The black guy was named Mike. I forget what the fat guy's name was. Stolen monster truck, two high school dropouts, and a collection of hard rock CDs. These bios are trash. Roadkill. Captain Spears. Recreating the past in which he is currently living. What? Okay. Alright. Control standard. Oh, okay, here's the controls. Weapon select. Oh, this doesn't use the analog sticks. Damn, this game's fucking old. Wow, that's weird. Turbo. Reverse. Tight turn. Alright, fuck it. Wait, what is the other control? Deadly force. Oh, there's multiple. And they all have names, that's weird. Running gun.
Alright. PS3's fucking overheating. But, just real quick, it was written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, who did Zombieland and Deadpool. So, like, basically you can hear, like, Ryan Reynolds or Jesse Eisenberg doing Anthony Mackie's dialoguing. But he's good. He can pull that off. He can pull off some cringy lines. He has some early on. But I felt like the first 3 episodes or so was like decent. Like it was kind of on like so bad it's good territory. And then it just kind of falls apart and gets boring. And stupid and repeats itself a lot. But yeah, it's basically a post-apocalyptic future where, like, I forget what it was, the internet or some shit. Skynet went down, and there's a cool sequence where it flashes back to 2002, and, like, it's a younger version of the main bad guy, played by Thomas Hayden Church, who's a pretty good actor, I like him. But, he's just, like, this weird, awkward, like, goody two-shoes mall cop. He becomes like the leader of the law after shit goes down, and he like recruits people. But it's funny in the flashback because like these valley girls are like giving him shit. And they do this stupid thing where like Anthony Mackie gets out of his car, and then all of a sudden someone's stealing it, and it's played by the chick who does the voice of Maribel from Encanto. The voice of the chick from Encanto. So it's funny because you can like, it's like a cartoon character cussing all the time. But like, and at first I was like trying to like get used to her. Oh yeah, by the way, they call her Quiet, which is like, the fuck, you can't call a video game character Quiet. Disrespectful to MGS5. But yeah, she like doesn't talk at first, you know, but she constantly does this thing where like, you know how in movies where like the heroes are captive and they're being interrogated, and then one of them like does something fucked up, like spit in that guy's face, and you know the other person's like, what are you doing? They do that like 3 to 5 times in the show. And then they try to shoehorn in like a love story, which is fucking bad. Eventually later on, like, she does have some good scenes where like he kind of chooses the car over her, only for the car to like get destroyed a little bit later. But like she actually has some like acting scenes where she's betrayed or
She's
whatever,
faking.
which is fine. It's cool
Oh
she
yeah,
can
way
do
too
that, but
much.
it
Shit.
totally just doesn't
They haven't
fit the
taken
tone
out.
of the show, which is kind of all
Stupid
over the place.
bitch.
But like I said, it started off really cool. Like there's a car combat scene
Oh,
at the very beginning,
yeah,
and
Journey's fucked up.
he's basically like a
Yeah.
courier. They call him milkman, and so he has to
Oh,
deliver this package for Nev Campbell,
wow, those
who's looking
people.
fine, and because she's like the leader of this closed off
Oh, there's a radar.
city, New San Francisco or whatever. So he's gotta go talk to his old homie that makes maps, and he's trying to get to, what is
Oh
it,
shit.
Chicago, New Chicago or some
Yeah,
shit. And they're like,
they have it.
oh, there's bad news out there. He's like, nah,
Like
fuck
Stockton or
it.
some shit.
He's like, you know who runs. You gotta go through
Stockton,
Vegas. You
damn,
know
bro,
who
my
runs
ass.
Vegas. And it's fucking Sweet Tooth. And like I said, even though I never played the Twisted Metal games, I always thought Sweet Tooth was cool. I don't know why I like creepy clown characters like Joker
Stun
and
grenade.
Killer Clowns. But real clowns as a kid scared me, you know, like Bozo or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. But
I'm a missile.
and yeah, at first when you see him, like
You should get like a boost or something.
they try to kind of write him
Oh,
like the
wow.
Joker because it's Will Arnett doing the voice.
Dude, that is so
But
cheap.
I was really impressed by like Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, you fat. There's like a sequence where he does like he makes them watch a little one man show, and it's like stupid, but uh, Samoa Joe's acting is pretty cool. And there's like a point where
Alright, we go.
he has a scene with Anthony Mackie, and they're talking about Cisco.
This guy.
um,
Yeah.
Kind of fucked
Oh
up because
shit.
he has like his
They
hand
have a shot.
behind his head, like pushing him up against the slot
Get
machine.
out of there.
And it's like, damn, how much Anthony Mackie got paid to fucking
Oh wow, nice shot.
get raped on TV,
Alright, this game
get
sucks against
violated
Eddie,
on
alright,
TV.
because they're too good.
But I mean, I think eventually they
360
found a sweet spot, no pun intended. And actually, he was like my favorite character. There's a cool sequence where like they show his backstory, like he was a child actor, and like I'm really interested in like sitcoms behind the scenes stuff. Like I watch a lot of YouTubes about that and YouTube videos, and there was like a fad in the '80s, I think, for sitcoms where like the dog was the main star or whatever, and that's what
I
happens
like
to
that.
him. He like gets upstaged by this dog, and he just goes nuts and kills it. um,
Fucking stun grenade.
I know some people won't like that because it's cruelty to
That
animals,
is
but
fucking cheap.
it's a good way to make you think he's fucked up.
Oh,
Uh,
what the fuck, dude? Oh my
and
gosh.
yeah, eventually he like
This fucking
gets
game.
these followers, and he recruits these two guys that originally were recruited by the lawman guy, like this one scared looking fat dude and the black guy. And like when they're with the cop, like the black guy is really into it and killing people, and the fat guy's scared about it, obviously. And then later on, they join up with Sweet Tooth, and like at the end of the show, when like there's like one big car combat scene, you get the one at the beginning and then one at the very end where they're on like a little racetrack or whatever. And it's cool because Sweet Tooth like he puts gasoline on his head and he's like, light my head on fire. So that was cool. But like the black guy tries to shoot him or whatever. That was fucking stupid. Uh, but like at the very end of the show, like the two guys think they got away, and then Sweet Tooth comes out and he kills the black guy, and he like takes his homie, the fat one, his friend.
Stupid bitch.
So I don't know. And like I said, at least I like the music choices and the pop culture stuff. Speaks to me in my age group. uh, Oh yeah, and then like the very end of the show is like they tease the Twisted Metal tournament, I guess. So he's like entered in to face all these guys, and they show a picture of the dude with like tires for arms, I guess. I mean, I recognize that guy, but I don't know the story or anything. But apparently, like the lore in Twisted Metal is pretty crazy, and they didn't really utilize it that well. Um, I think if they cut it down, it would have made a decent movie. um, but at least the episodes are short, and like I said, it starts off pretty good. What is some other dumb shit? Uh, oh, the dude that breaks watermelons with his dick. Dick Gallagher. Black Gallagher, bitch. And, what else was cool? The way the lawman dies at the end is pretty cool, because he gets, like, a fucking hatchet stuck in his face. That was cool, but then, like, the girl's like, I'm not gonna kill you. Because at the beginning, like, he forced her brother to shoot himself or whatever. And so that's what she does. She gives him the gun and he kills himself. So it's a little anticlimactic, but I guess they want to keep her a hero. There's some cringy sex scenes where they fucking a ball pet. Like her legs are like in the air and she's like, oh. The love story is probably the worst part. The weird preacher characters from the games, like he's like hopped up on cocaine. There's a lot of cocaine humor, which I find interesting. But he's like a karate preacher. And that's how his car gets blown up. And yeah, they constantly do the thing where like she gets mad at him and then like 5 minutes later they're cool again. So I mean, yeah, like I said, the show kind of repeats itself and wears thin by the end of it. But you know, if they cut it down into a movie, didn't they used to do that? Like in foreign markets, they would either cut down a show or like, I know like with Star Trek they would like combine like a 3 episode arc or something and release it as a movie in other countries. That's what they need to do with these streaming shows, is just edit them down, get down, and put that on Blu-ray or something. The shorter cut. But yeah.
Nice. It's two of them. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, the fucking... He's in the way. Get out of there. Damn, the stupid taxi was in the fucking way, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I was like, I have one more life. Okay, be cool. What up, motherfucker? Oh, I missed. Oh. Nice, I killed him. Nice. That was sick. What the fuck, dude? How you gonna fight 6 guys? good shit. This game's fucking stupid. But it's kind of fun. I can see how it's fun with like another person.